Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it up. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, well, do some window dressing here in the fourth. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick-6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Touchdown on the pick-6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock. Well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Dillon, a first down carry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Dillon. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't be able to reach the end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on first down. Try and push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore. Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. It's Henry on the counter. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Middle. Go.
Henry. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. motion, right side. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They give to Spiller from the gun. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. He rips off 8 yards, and that's going to close out our first quarter. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, here's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry-up here. Allen on third and short. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
Hey, middle.
They put a receiver in motion right. First down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. It's the Patriots beginning their drive here. Drive starts out with a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Allen from the gun here on third. Forced out to his right. And Heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
To throw again, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Hey, report. Report. 13. You.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, you at X.
Godwin sent in motion right. It's a jet sweep. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This one from an even 40 yards out. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now with Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. completes beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here. First and 10, here's Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Ravens put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Cooper. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Hey, middle. Hey. Report.
Motion man sent left.